Hey guys, Mr. B. In this video, I'm going to talk about the sketch assignments that are due around midterm, and these are the ones that I will assign right at the beginning of the quarter. So if these are the ones that you got right at the beginning of the quarter, you're in the right place. Um, so you're going to do two of the three options here for the sketch assignment, and you need to color one of them. So there's no longer assignments that one has to be in color and one doesn't. You just need to color one of the three or one of the two that you're going to do for this. So you'll pick two of the three options. Option number one is free choice. And for free choice drawing, you can do whatever you want as long as it's a school appropriate subject. Just remember my tips to get a good grade on every sketch assignment. Use as much of the page as possible. Add detail to what you're drawing. Add a background to what you're drawing. If you have time, color it. All those things show me that you really thought about what you were doing for your drawing. So even if it's free choice, find a way to make it a more interesting composition than just a picture of a dog standing in the corner of the page and he's this big. Option number two is called Home is Where the Pencil and Paper Are. And for this one, I want you to try to draw something from real life. So either from a picture of your house or the weather's probably going to be too cold if you're in third quarter or second quarter. Fourth quarter class, you might be able to go outside and draw. But for this one, what I want you to do is draw the place where you live, whether that's a house, apartment building, whatever. Just draw the building that you live in. And the key here for me isn't that what it necessarily looks like or whether it looks like a perfect photo of your house. It's more that you're just looking at something real, and I want you to add as much detail as you can. So bricks, siding, shingles, anything that you can see in your house, I'd like you to try and add it to your drawing. So you shouldn't have anything that looks like this, where it's the typical kindergartner house where it's just a box with a triangle on top. And maybe you do live in a house that looks like that, but the key here is what can you add to it to make it more interesting than a box with a triangle on top and two squares for windows and a chimney sticking out of the top and a furry sun up in the sky. Here's just an example. It's an amazing drawing. There's no way I could even pull this off. But you can see all the stone texture on the side of the house and siding and shingles on the roof. So take your time, try to draw it from real life with as real and as much detail as you can. And then the last option is called 10 going on 30. And this one asks, what do you think you'll look like 20 years from now? So draw yourself as a 30 or 31-year-old, depending on how old you are now. Now the key here is I want you to draw yourself from the waist up, so that means belt up, or draw your whole body. Every time somebody does it this way, and I'll warn you ahead of time. So first off, this guy is just head and shoulders, and there's nothing to indicate that he's older. And a lot of times boys will pull this and then just draw themselves with a mustache, like this one. But what I want you to do is use your clothing, use your future job, use the background to show that it's 20 years in the future. So maybe this mustachioed man is a scientist and he's invented some sort of laser zapper thing. Or maybe he's a scientist that's creating the lasers that are going to stop the alien takeover of the planet. I don't know, but use your background, use your clothing. How can you show what sort of job you're going to do when you grow up? How can you show what the world will be like? Use the background, use your clothing, use any accessories or props or anything that you could be holding to show that. And that's pretty much it. So just to repeat, you're going to pick two of these drawings. You will color one, and they will be due around midterm. The actual due date will be posted in the classroom. So if you have questions, you know where to find me. I'll see you guys at school.